Hi, everyone. Welcome to ASHTech's Got Talent. Well, we have a wonderful event in store for you today. So without any further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get this event kick-started. And I hope that you all enjoy all the lineup. So here we go.
Hi everyone, welcome to ASHTech's Got Talent. I want to send a special thank you to all of you out there, our participants, for joining this wonderful event. I also want to send a very special thank you to our committee members who are Johnny, Elizabeth, Sujata, Hillary, Nanette, and a very, very special thank you to Denise Cotter. Not only is she my co-host for today, working behind the scenes, but also I want to send her a very special thank you for all the hard work that she has done. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed this wonderful event.
Hey ASHTech, I know you've got talent. I think it's going to be really fun next week for us to perform and showcase our passions. You know, something I always ask in an interview is, when you're not at work, what do you love doing? And I think it's really interesting to discover other facets of people's personality and what really moves them. Because a great team is not just our technical skills, it's also who we are when we interact and when we work together. So I want to see your talent. Bring it on.
Participating in a talent show is a lot like developing a product. First off, the performer needs to brainstorm. Should I sing? Should I dance? Maybe tell jokes. Then the performer needs to select some options worth testing. Maybe I should sing a contemporary song, maybe opera, maybe country and western. Then the performer starts with some experimentation. Maybe I'll sing the song a cappella, or maybe to a soundtrack, or maybe live music is the best. They need to find out what product the audience or the customer might be interested in. Lastly, we go into product development. A participant may start telling a joke in a comedy routine, but finds the joke falls flat. So that joke is replaced quickly with a better one. Optimization occurs. Maybe the joke is told with different timing. So the participant does some quick A/B testing to see which timing works best. Until ultimately, they have a great act or product. As you can see, art, creativity, and science are all linked to make both a great talent show and a great product.
Hello, my name is Pratira. I'm a software engineer for the CIA team under the CRS department. I was born and raised in New Delhi, India. I started singing at the age of 4 as a part of the indie music choir at school. I fell in love with Celine Dion's voice after listening to My Heart Will Go On from Titanic and joined the Western music choir just so I could sing like her. Music has been a way for me to overcome my shyness and become more confident. When I went to college, I started my own gothic rock band and performed locally at clubs around town. Singing has not just been a way for me to express my emotions, but to also be me. I draw inspiration from my family, especially my mother. She has been my biggest confidant and support system. What I hope to accomplish with music and singing is to portray and convey the emotions of a song and the lyrics to the people listening to it. I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough. Never be enough for me. Never, 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 never. Never for me, never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me.
Hello, my name is Gary Beatty, Senior Director of EDI, and I'd like to thank you for being here at ASHTech's Got Talent, and I'd like to especially thank those who are about to share their talents with us. Everyone has many talents, and we demonstrate those talents with our families, away from work, or what we do here at work. Some may be subtle, while others help us stand out. Giving back and sharing our talents both within our communities and virtually helps us build stronger communities, greater cultural awareness, strengthens our confidence, and provides us the opportunity to reinforce our talents. I really appreciate and look forward to seeing and hearing those that volunteered to share their talents with us today. Thank you.
Why is ASHTech's Got Talent important? I think it's an amazing opportunity for people to share a little bit more about themselves with us in a work environment, but at the root of it, we all have talent that we're bringing to a bigger team to get a lot of great work done for the company.
I believe that talent in ASHTech and having interests outside of work provides benefits for a couple of reasons that can often lead to happy, productive, and well-rounded employees. The first one is that outside interests can serve as a stress reliever. When deadlines are looming or the work isn't going as expected, being able to step away and focus on something else can release that stress. And when you return to your ASH work, you can do so with renewed energy and enthusiasm. For me, my outside interests give me the opportunity to separate from my work, let any stress go, and recharge my batteries. Our talents and interests also help by increasing creativity. So much of what we do here in ASHTech is build new things, new exciting features and solutions. Fostering our creativity results in better outcomes from those efforts. Our interests outside of ASH build on our creativity in another venue without the same perceived constraints, opening up our thinking and problem solving, and providing a diverse set of experiences which we can then bring back to our work at ASH.
I hope you all are as pumped and excited as I am. So far, what a great event. Well, I want to give a quick shout out to Jerome and Kevin for such a great executive reflection. Also, Patera, wow, what a great voice you have. I also want to thank Gary, Bethany, and Brian for their executive reflection. I prepared a little joke for you guys, and it goes something like this. What did the baby corn say to the mama corn? Where's Papa Corn? I know, it's kind of corny. You get it? Well, our next group of performers, they do not need an introduction because they are the IMD team with a comedy skit. So get ready to laugh.
Hey, can we get started? Hey, Ryan.
Hold on, I'm not quite ready yet.
Is this your meeting?
Hey, it's
No,
my meeting.
hold on.
Guys,
We can get.
guys, it's my meeting. I'll start the meeting, okay? We have two main agenda topics today. We have our new hire, Lori. Hey, Lori, how's it going? Okay, we're gonna have Lori introduce. Is he watching TV? All right, we're gonna have Lori introduce herself, and then we also are going to talk about ASHTech Got Talents coming up. We're going to brainstorm some ideas, okay? But first, before we get started, as I do every meeting, every day, I'm going to go through the 10 rules for having a successful work from home meeting, also known as the 10 no's. Okay, so number one, no clickety clack, you know, like the boom, 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 none of that. No clickety clack on the keyboard. Number two, there will be no eating or drinking. As a reminder, you have 15 minutes for lunch each day. Lori, that should be plenty of time for you because I see you work in the kitchen. So, so that should be fine for you. But yeah, 15 minutes for lunch. So no eating or drinking during meetings. No distractions, pets, kids, cell phones, etc. That's very distracting when we're working from home. So don't do that. That's rule number 3. Number 4, no sleeping, especially Ian. Where's Ian? He's not even on the meeting. Okay, he's probably still sleeping or fell asleep, but no sleeping during the meeting. No using that word that I banned because of that awful childhood memory. I don't want to say it now. You guys know which word it is. We've talked about this a lot. Do not say that word. The replacement word is speechless. So you can use the word speechless instead of that word that we're not allowed to say. Number 6.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Can we get started? The school bus is coming soon.
Okay, sure, that's fine. As long as you guys remember the 10 no's. Is everybody clear about that?
Sure.
Okay. All right, we'll get started. Okay, so like I was saying, we are going to introduce Lori, our new team member. Lori, go ahead and introduce yourself. Yeah, Lori, your turn. Go ahead.
I'm Lori. I'm a BIA. And you know what? My favorite thing in the world is musical.
Okay.
I really like them. I like it. I like holidays too. So let's wait, what are we meeting on today?
Well, we're going to do the introduction, which you just did. You like musicals, that's great, and holidays, awesome. And then we're also going to brainstorm our ASHTech Got Talent ideas. And I'm going to get you caught up to speed, Lori, because this is everyone else's second meeting, but I know this is your first meeting.
Anybody want some coffee?
So we'll go ahead.
No, thank you.
Hello? What? Looks like we're having some.
Want some coffee?
I'm sorry, what, Ryan?
Do you want some coffee?
No, Ryan, there's no eating or drinking. No, there's no eating or drinking, Ryan. Ian, oh, did I say Ryan or Ian? I don't know. Ian, welcome to the meeting.
Thanks. Sorry, I was on WebEx.
Where's your ASHTech shirt,
You're on
Ian?
WebEx.
I know it's still cold in Indy or whatever, but it's still really hot out here in San Diego, so it's too hot for a t-shirt.
Well, did you email facilities if it's not the right temperature in your office?
I did, and they just said it's my responsibility and to go to Best Buy and buy my own air conditioner. So I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, as a reminder, facilities is not going to help you with your home temperature, okay? In the office, or one person would say it was too hot, one person would say it was too cold, and facilities just didn't know what to do. You're at home, you should be able to control your own temperature. No one's buying you an air conditioning, okay? Also, just so you know, I'm still wearing my t-shirt, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's quite tight. I can barely breathe, but I am a team player, so I am still wearing my t-shirt.
Yeah,
and
mine's wet. Mine's wet.
Yours, I'm sorry, Lori, what? Yours is wet.
Yeah, my t-shirt's wet. I forgot to put it in the dryer.
Why is it wet?
I forgot to put it in the dryer.
Oh, okay. So Lori's wearing a wet t-shirt and I'm wearing a t-shirt that I can barely breathe in. So I'm sorry if it's hot in San Diego, but you should wear your t-shirt next time, okay?
Adrian, why didn't you just like return it and get one that fits?
Oh, I'll get back to that. Plus, Ian, HR says we can only wear Ash branded shirts on Fridays, no tank tops. And normally no hats, but you know, I know Lori, it's your first day, so you don't know that yet. Jose, I know your kids love you, so you're wearing your #1 hat. But back to you, Garrett. So I actually did order another shirt. This is my 3rd or 4th shirt. Actually, I have the other ones right here, if you'd like to see them. So first I ordered a medium. I thought that would be plenty big. This is how big it was. That's my medium. So then I ordered an extra large, thinking, well, that'd be plenty big, right? That's my extra large that I ordered. So then I ordered a 2XL. That one wasn't too bad. But this is a 4XL. So apparently the women's sizes run a little bit tiny. I was going to order another one, but I don't think Todd would let me. Is Ryan feeding?
Leave the cats alone!
Okay. And
we just get back to the meeting
as a touch screen. Okay. Anyway. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Who's vacuuming?
So what is this meeting for?
Hey,
Who's
hold on.
vacuuming?
So,
Is someone's wife or spouse or kid vacuuming? Where did Garrett go? Garrett, was that you? All right.
Whew.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So let me go back to sharing my screen. All right, here we go. So Lori was not at our last meeting. So we're going to go through, we're going to get into our ASHTech Got Talent brainstorming ideas, but I'm going to run Lori through what we already went through in our previous meeting. So Lori, we were going to form a band, but we decided that we can't sing like Carolyn Gallardo or Pratia Zadu, or play an instrument like Ben Richardson, Isaac Chu, or Matthew Strandberg. So we cut that idea. Then we're going to do some kind of exercise video or something. But we couldn't exercise as well as Penny Bailey.
Hey, Jose, I muted you.
Hot dog eating contest, but we don't like hot dogs. So then we thought mochi eating contest, but half the team doesn't know what mochi is, except for Hope, who loves mochi. Then we thought we'd maybe train our dogs to do some tricks, like Shravani's dog. That maybe Ella's dog could do some kind of ballet, something or other, or maybe balance toilet paper on our noses, like this random internet dog. But most of our dogs just like to hang out and sleep or look out the window or pose for pictures. Then we decided to do a comedy skit about how funny it was when IMD tried to choose our team names. In case you're wondering, Lori, like we were going to do like What a Data, The Data Factory, Duncan Data, Input and Output, Y Castle, Data Bell or Taco Data, but none of those went over so well. So we finally landed on Data Shack, Sonic Data, and Smokin' Data. But we're going to try to make a skit of that, but it's still too fresh. Some people just aren't there. It's just too early. So then we're going to tell 500 dad jokes to keep it a little cleaner. But those are locked up in a database, or as Garrett would say, a daddy base. So that leaves us with figuring out what we're going to do here. So let's hear your ideas, everybody. Oh, and then when you wait. Before that, Lori, before you start your ideas, we have to figure out where we should save them. So any ideas on where we should save all these great ideas?
We could save it to a Slacker or something like that.
Yes, you can do that.
What's Slacker?
Yeah.
You mean Slack?
Is
Yeah,
that what it's
okay.
called? You know, whatever. That thing that everybody's on.
We could do like.
You mean just IT? Like the company doesn't use it, just IT, right?
Sure, yeah.
All right, so I heard Team, I heard Slacker or Slack.
I don't save it in CRM though.
CRM, that doesn't make sense, Jose.
I put M drive.
The M drive.
Isn't that going away?
Okay. Yeah, it
I
is.
thought it was the F one.
I'm sorry, you thought it was what?
The F drive.
No, it's the M drive. The M drive's going away, so we can't save it there.
So confusing.
OneDrive is replacing it, so we could do that. All right. No, never mind. Okay, here's what we'll do. Give me your ideas. I'm going to write them on paper, and I'm going to schedule a meeting with HR so I can go to the office, because right now you have to schedule a meeting to go to the office. So I'm going to.
Or let's do a group text.
No, Jose. No, we're not doing a group text. That's
Yeah, my kids love text.
I don't care if your kids love text. We're not doing that. But I'm gonna have everybody give me your ideas. I'm gonna write on paper. I'm gonna schedule a meeting to go to the office, and then Denise is so nice. I bet. Oh, I'm gonna make photocopies.
Or an email voting thing.
Denise, no, we're not doing a voting thing. I've already made up my mind, Jose.
Yeah,
Okay,
the teachers use that as school for my kids.
Teachers or your kids. I mean, I care about your kids, but not. No, I don't care about your kids. Anyway, so we're gonna make copies, and then I'm gonna ask Denise to FedEx you guys all the ideas, and then we'll get another meeting together and we'll vote on the ideas. Okay.
I don't like it. I think it sounds like a good idea.
Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. All right, so let's move on and give me some ideas that I can write down. You gotta post it.
Okay. Laura, we can't hear you. I think you're on mute.
Garrett, you're not allowed to say that word. Laura, you're speechless.
What's wrong with
Laura,
mute?
you're speechless. You're still.
Can you hear me now?
No, Garrett talked about this.
Can you hear me
Don't
now?
say that word. Yes,
Isn't that from
Laura.
a commercial or something?
Were you?
Can you hear me?
Were you double
Yes.
speechless?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Speechless
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Huh?
So
Okay,
I
can't
could
hear.
write a song. We could like do it to the tune of "I'm Getting Nothing for Christmas" because I love Christmas. That's like my favorite holiday, and I can like make a list of gifts, and I could let's see.
I've been practicing balancing toilet paper on one of my dog's noses.
Okay.
Maybe we
Are
can try
they-
that. You know,
Are they
like,
any good at that?
We'll find out. I haven't tried yet. Come here, guys.
All right, so toilet paper on dogs' noses. Lori's got a
Hey
song.
guys, my laptop battery is going down.
What's going down?
My battery for my laptop.
Okay, well, why don't you
In
plug
my
it in?
headphones too.
Why don't you plug it in?
Can we hurry up?
Well, do you have any ideas for the talent show, Jose? Why don't you just give us your ideas in case you get cut off?
Oh, yeah. Thanks,
have any
Adrian.
ideas?
I once had to fake jury duty get of hearing about her gluten-free, nut-free, dairy-free, sugar-free diet. Like, why would you even do that to yourself? I don't understand her.
Garrett, you're not on mute or speechless or whatever the word is today.
Oh, sorry. Let me mute myself real quick.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice. You might have.
Garrett, I see you and I heard you. So first of all, first of all, I heard you, and that hurts my feelings if I had feelings. And B, you were not speechless, Ryan. You said the M word. And C, have you guys tried these dark chocolate sunflower seed butter cups from Trader Joe's?
Oh, those are delicious.
Oh my gosh, they are. I don't know if you can see that, but they're gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, tree nut-free, and peanut-free. I haven't tried them because I can't have the chocolate, but I heard.
Guys, I have a song. I wrote a song.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I wrote a song. So
Yes.
for the talent show.
Yeah, we'll go to school next week.
I just wrote it.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
what, Jose? Your kids are, Jose's on the phone.
I'm sorry, I was on the phone.
Oh, wait, is Ian sleeping?
Do you want me? You want to hear it?
Who's vacuuming again?
Hey, Lori, let's hear your song.
Vacuum.
Yeah, Lori, just sing it.
Hear you.
Everybody's.
Uh-oh.
All right, sorry everybody. Looks like we got disconnected, and now we're all back. So, Lori, you were saying that you had written like a draft song during this meeting. Is that right?
Yeah. I wrote one.
All right. Do you want to go ahead and share that with us, and we can see what we think about it?
Well, how about if I just sing it?
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
We're all yours.
Okay. Remember, it's just a draft.
That's fine. Yeah, we can all kind of edit it and work. You know, if it's something we want to use. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. We run our queries incessantly. We are Team IMD. We get errors out of memory. We are Team IMD. We write our code without a bug. Coffee strong, we sometimes chug. Deep into research we have dug. We are Team IMD. Oh, we've written purpose and mission. Joining IT's not half bad. We have our goals and fruition, 'cause we have mad skills and are rad. Claims and providers we've got down. We are Team IMD. Fitness reports, they do abound. We are Team IMD. PSTDs run quarterly. SSRS, the client see. Tableau reports show visually. We are Team IMD. Oh, we've written purpose and mission. Joining IT's not half bad. We have our goals and fruition, 'cause we have mad skills and are rad. We run reports automatically. We are Team IMD. We're working on our strategy. We are Team IMD. With IT, we've integrated. New teams we've incorporated. New names, they were quite debated. We are Team IMD. So now that you know us, we are here for you. We've got your back in all you do, 'cause we are Team IMD.
Wow.
Lori, you just wrote that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good.
Where would we save it?
Come on, this again.
Okay, we don't need to save it anywhere. That was perfect as is. Lori, do you mind just doing that to represent IMD for the talent show? That was really good.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, I'm going to call Todd right now and let him know that Lori's going to sing a song for our talent show. Nice job, everybody. All right. Have a good day. I'll see you in 5 minutes for our next meeting. Okay. All right.
Hey, who's vacuuming again? I'm just kidding, guys. Wow, IMD team. I could not stop laughing, especially when you guys were talking about what names to call yourself for the IMD team. I know that Denise's favorite part is the facilities, especially because, you know, it's not facilities' job to heat and cool our homes. Anyways, I know that IMD, you guys worked so hard on this comedy skit. Thank you so much. Well, next up, we have another wonderful performer who's going to sing us a beautiful song. And here we go.
Hi, my name is Carolyn, here with ASHTech's Got Talent, and I'm part of the CRQ department under the CRM team. I was born in a little city called Taguig in Metro Manila, Philippines, but I grew up in San Diego, California. My earliest memory of singing was when I was 3 years old, singing with my cousin in a little Filipino grocery store, diapers and all. As I grew a little older, I remember falling in love with Whitney Houston's voice, which then jump-started my love for music. I sang every chance I could, in school choirs, for weddings, at church, on YouTube, and in a girls' group, and many more. Singing was a way for me to express my emotions, especially when I was going through tough times. Currently I have put singing in the back burner as I'm trying to finish my degree, but I have always dreamed of singing in movies like Pitch Perfect or even on Disney. Close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one that'll make you smile on a rainy day. million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
So for me personally, I think it's important because so often in what we do, we're calling each other either for projects or for operational issues, or we've got stuff that needs to get done, and so we rely on each other, we reach out to each other. But I think the ASHTech's Got Talent portion allows us to be more human in knowing each other on a different level. Like I would have never known that we have people that can play instruments so well, or that can sing, or that have passion about the environment, or love what they do outside of ASH. So by knowing these people, it brings another level of, I don't know, for me, I guess it's trust or relationship building, which I think you don't get when you're on these operational calls, or when you're working on projects, or you're in meetings for discovery or analysis. So I'm happy to participate. I'm happy and excited to see what everyone can do. And I wish I had a talent that I could bring to the table to share with all of you. But that would mean you walking around in large department stores with me shopping. So I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So anyway, I wish all of you the best, and I look forward to seeing what your talents are.
So why is ASHTech's Got Talent important? I think typically the most we know about our coworkers is the work and the craft that they do here at ASH. We might know a little bit about their families, a little bit about their pets, maybe a favorite food or movie, but typically that's about it. So allowing people to showcase the talents they have outside of work allows us to see our colleagues in a different light, and it helps us learn something usually interesting about them. And usually also it puts a smile on our face to see that. And during these interesting times that we're all living in, I think we all need more reason to smile. When you think about it, these are talents that some people have been honing since their childhood. And to me personally, I love talking to others about these types of talents, because that is usually when you get to see the true passion of someone. It helps re-energize me, even though I personally don't have any of that type of talent myself. I do love seeing that in others, and so I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's talent here today.
Thank you so much, Anna and Slavisa, for your awesome and wonderful executive reflections. I also want to thank Carolyn for her beautiful, beautiful pictures and her talent journey. Also, her amazing voice and singing us that gorgeous song. Well, next up, we have Matthew Strandberg.
Hi, my name is Matt Strandberg, and I am a member of the EDI team, which is part of the ITD department here at ASH. As far as my talent, I first got started when I was 4 years old. I was living in Fullerton, which is up in Orange County, not too far from where I am now. My mother, I guess, always had this dream of me being a concert pianist, so she set me up with a teacher at 4, and that went pretty quickly. Kept moving me through several other teachers, and things got progressively more advanced. And it wasn't my idea to get into this. I was obviously too young afford to really be very interested in anything except, cartoons and toys. But, so it was kind of a struggle to get me to keep doing it. But after a few years, I kind of fell in love with it and ran off with it on my own, took it from there. So I performed in competitions and won a few awards, and the plan was someday I would be a professional musician and go to college and get a degree in music and all that. But when I was 17, I had a bit of a falling out with my piano teacher, and it was kind of this dramatic thing, and I just was totally frustrated, and I quit. And I didn't touch it again until maybe 10 years later. I decided to rent a piano, and the apartment I was living in, and started trying to get back into it, and it was a bit of a frustrating experience, having been away from it so long. But it's come back to me some, and since then I have pursued that on my own. I realized how much I missed it, and not to make this a sad thing, but I kind of have regrets on a daily basis, but things went that way, and I think I probably missed what I should have been doing, because I think about it a lot, but that's water under the bridge now, so too late to go back. So now I just do it for my own enjoyment. It's, as far as what it means to me, I use it for stress relief, or just when I need to, relax or be in my own head, and it's kind of a nice escape for me to just dig into playing. And also I enjoy challenging myself, to try to work through difficult pieces. And but the thing is that I've never performed for anybody since I was 17, and this opportunity came up, and I thought, I'm good at this, and I'm wasting this talent. I haven't shared it with anybody else. I've only done it for myself. In fact, I only play when my family's not here, because I'm a little self-conscious about it. But I thought I'm going to challenge myself to do this and get in on this show that we're putting on. So looking forward to that. And as far as what I want to do with it going forward, I think that this has made me realize that I do want to find additional performance opportunities, whether it's volunteering or small scale events, or maybe for things in the community, or for charity, or anything that I might be able to get involved in. I've kind of got a renewed interest in doing that. So that's about it. And for my performance for the show, I'll be doing a classical piece. This is a prelude written by a man named Sergei Borkowitz in 1926. He was a Russian composer, and actually one of the things I really focus on is Russian piano composers. This is a composer that lived through World War I, the Russian Revolution, all the changes that went along with that, and through World War II, and kind of struggled and never, due to all kinds of circumstances, never got a lot of fame or notoriety. And I'm also looking at this as a great opportunity to introduce something that most people have not heard before, and but that I think is an amazing composition that should be shared with as many people as possible. So thank you for allowing me to participate in this talent show and for getting to talk about my journey a little bit. Now I'm going to perform for you.
My name is Ben Richardson, and I work in IT development. I grew up in the Bay Area. My mom worked for Apple Computer when they were still just a startup. In my family, music was always important. Some of my earliest memories are on the way home from preschool in the car, singing along with songs on the radio with my mom. The man who I consider my dad, who raised me, is technically my stepdad. He joined the family when I was about 4 years old. He brought a love of the Beatles that me and my brother picked up on. We owned every Beatles record and we could sing every song. My dad was also a huge Peter Gabriel fan, so that was a big part of my early years. I still love singing his songs too. When I was a teenager, that's when the teen angst kicked in. At the time, being from the San Francisco Bay Area, it was all about Metallica. So yeah, I got way into them. And then all the other metal bands of the era, Iron Maiden, Slayer, it just felt really good. I still love metal to this day. My parents still don't get it, but you know, they leave me alone about it. In my family, my dad played guitar and piano. My brother played guitar. So I decided that I'm not going to play guitar. I'm going to play the bass instead. And yes, my first influence was Metallica, trying to learn some of their songs. When I left for college, I first went as a civil engineering major, but found that I did not like civil engineering. I had a lot of friends who were musicians. I actually lived in a dorm full of musicians. So I was inspired to switch my major to music. I spent 2 years studying classical and jazz. I remember some of it. I'm definitely no expert. I can't sight read or anything like that. But I do have that background. It's helped me a whole lot over the years in writing and in trying to learn new songs. I did not finish that music degree. I ended up dropping out of school, moved to San Diego, started working at ASH. When I did go back to school a few years later, that's when I got my degree in computer science. So what does this talent mean to you? I find that music is passion, to put it simply. I love music that is filled with some sort of strong emotion. It could be the anger of heavy metal or the grandeur of prog rock. Yes is one of the greatest bands ever. Or the soaring melodies of classical, the excitement and fun of jazz. It's like music is emotion to me. It's how I am able to express myself, both through playing and through listening. Regarding this particular style of performance of the bass and vocals, it's definitely unusual. Most of my life, I would play with a group, typically bass player stuff. A couple of years ago, I joined a group of guys that like to get together once a week and play covers in the basement just to have fun with it, something to do, kind of a break from life. I was playing with those guys and we got really good. I was like, man, we got to be booking shows. I want people to hear what we're doing. But the other guys just weren't interested. To them, music was personal. It was just something to do with friends. So one night I heard about an open mic and I invited them to come along with me to check it out. I brought my bass in case they'd come down and be inspired to get on stage, but they didn't want to come. So I'm sitting in the back of the room by myself with my bass. People kept asking me, are you going to play? Are you going to play? I'm like, no, I'm not going to just sing with a bass. It's crazy. But somebody convinced me to try it. I got up on stage, performed 3 songs, just bass and vocals. People loved it. I had several people say things like, I've never heard anyone try that. That was really great. So I figured I'll give this a shot. I took a few songs and arranged them so that I can play them on bass, sort of like a guitar. I have a 6-string bass, so I actually have a pretty good range on it. With a little bit of tricky fretting, I can simulate the sound of a guitar fairly well. So I started doing that at open mic nights. I got to be known among the open mic folks as the solo bass player guy. Now, I actually stopped doing it for about 1.5 years, so I'm a little bit out of practice. I've been trying to get this one song ready for this performance, so hopefully it goes okay. At this point in my life, music is just something fun to do, to let that passion out. I realize I'm not going to be a rock star. I gave up on that dream many years ago. I'd like to get back to doing open mic performances once it's safe to go back to bars. Maybe solo, maybe with a small group. I'm currently in between bands, but if I can find a group of people that I like playing with, I'll go out and do some shows around town.
Hi, everyone. I want to say thank you to Matt for such a great performance. And without any further ado, we are going live with Ben Richardson.
All right. This is a song by an artist named Dax Riggs. Song title is Waking Up Insane. Scaring the ghosts away. Wake me when I'm saying on Mardi Gras Day. The cold of death, it may tear you from my breast, yet I know who you are, the smoke within my breast. Under the sky, to live is to die. Raven black is the night, and pull on the highway side as we pass her 1,000,000 times this night. Don't seem like no sun exists that could eclipse this. Scaring the ghosts away, yeah. Wake me when I'm saying again, you are the smoke within my breath. This bouquet of regret under the sky, to live is to die. Radiation black is the night, and don't seem like no sun exists that could eclipse this. Don't seem like no sun exists that could eclipse this. Don't seem like no sun exists that could ever eclipse this. Eclipse this, eclipse this. Don't seem like no sun exists that could eclipse these. Oh, oh, oh. Don't seem like no sun exists that could eclipse these. Oh, oh, oh. Don't seem like no sun exists at all. Oh, oh, oh. Don't seem like no sun exists at all.
Hi, everyone. Well, I want to thank Ben for his wonderful performance. Thank you, Ben, for being live with us. In closing remarks, I want to first thank Denise for everything that she has done, just being a co-host and just being such an instrumental part of this process. I want to also thank the committee members and other folks that have made this event special. And I also want to thank you guys for joining this event. I want to end on that everyone is talented. So what I have to say is dare to be different. Daring to be different leads to innovation and critical thinking. Also, embrace being unique. Don't conform to the norm. And finally, it's the small things that count. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this wonderful event. We look forward to seeing you again for our encore, which is coming up in November. And I hope to see everyone in our ASHTech's Got Talent Lounge right now. Thank you for joining, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.